life, the bright lights, the type the crowd likes. Where you at, ballers? Ladies love me and men, they wanna be me, they pay to come see me. Where you at, ballers?
Bucks at Grizzlies, NBA Shot Clock, Thursday, February 15th, 2024, the final day of the first half. Best bet on this card, Milwaukee -10, 1 unit. Milwaukee comes into tonight's out-of-conference game off a blowout home loss on Tuesday night against Miami. They had beaten Denver the previous night and found themselves on a back-to-back and purely did not show up. Now they travel on the road where they have not been good this year, particularly at the Western Conference. 1-6 at the West, situational to the opponent and rest. A couple games on back-to-backs, games at Denver, Portland, Phoenix. That is not Memphis, and that is not Memphis on a 3rd and 4 home back-to-back of a huge divisional win last night against Houston. We bought Memphis last night. We're selling them tonight. We have a feel for this scenario. And Memphis, since the injury to Desmond Bane, opening up what is really a G League type of roster, is 0-3 ATS on the second leg of a back-to-back. This is also beautifully for this handicap, a 3x revenge game for Milwaukee. Dating back the last 2 seasons, Milwaukee has gotten hammered by Memphis 3 times. 127-102, 142-101 in Memphis in December of 2022, and a home loss, 137-114. Key point on the number, Memphis was favored in all 3 of those games. Now books are moving this heavily towards Milwaukee at -10. We expect margin tonight. It is the top play on this Thursday NBA Shot Clock. To close the first half, Milwaukee -10. Let's cash this ticket.
Warriors at Jazz, Junior Brown back with NBA Shot Clock on this Thursday, February 15th with another free pick. I'm rocking with the over 237.5 in this Warriors Jazz game. Tough spot for the Warriors. Played Utah on Monday, beat them by 22. Went home, played the Clippers last night, threw the game away. Now they got to go back to Utah and play them again. And after beating Utah by 22 on Monday, the books have the Warriors as 1.5-point favorites in this spot, which tells its own story. As for why I faded the Warriors yesterday, it's the same reason I'm taking the over today. Sample size, guys. Small sample sizes are your enemy when you're capping sports. The Warriors being good for 10 games is not enough for me to forget them being trash for 3 straight months. So, in this game, I'm going back to the well with what I've seen, which is mediocre defense from the Warriors. Again, in this 10-game sample size, their defense has been elite, but find me a quality win in that sample size. I'll give you the Phoenix game where Steph Curry bailed them out with a 35-foot 3 with 2 seconds left to win by 1. Fine, that's one quality win. There's not that much quality in this 10-game sample size. They had a chance to show us last night, and they weren't able to do it. They have a chance to show us again tonight against a Utah team that they held to 107 points in that game on Monday. I still believe it's going to go over 237.5 because both of these teams do not defend consistently, and having played last night, I don't see that changing today. Give me the over 237.5. Let's cash this ticket, y'all.
Timberwolves at Blazers, 10 o'clock, Portland, Oregon. Top lean in this game to close the first half of the season, Portland +9. What's going on in this game? Minnesota's on the 4th game of a road trip, and they are 3-0 ATS in their last 3. Minnesota all year has been flip-flopping road covers and non-covers, and they find themselves in the best sample they have achieved all year on the road. This is the 5th time this year Portland is playing the same team in back-to-back games, so we are fortunate for this handicap, data abundant in this unique environment. Portland has split 3 of those 4. And Portland did just not cover 2 nights ago at home, 121-109. Portland has gotten beat twice by Minnesota this year, both by margin, and now the books are moving the line down to +9, suggesting Portland will compete more in this moment. This is something we saw last night. A lot of these teams that are destined for the playoffs are really just coasting in the final game before the All-Star break. Buy Portland tonight to keep it close. They might not win outright. It's just to cover the spread. Top lane in this game, Portland +9. NBA Shot Clock. We appreciate you guys immensely. Let's dominate.